Pisces, this is your weekly tarot card reading and astrology summary for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome. To everybody who's just trying the channel, thank you for giving it a chance. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. For those of you who are back again and constantly supporting the videos, God bless you. I have a special announcement, especially for you guys at the end of this video. There's always an extended reading that I hope you will join me for, Pisces. That link is down below in the description box. I'll also pin it right to the top of this video so you can click right on it and get right to it. And I'll pin it to the top of the comment section so it's easy for you to find. If you love my content, be sure that you're subscribed and have that bell rung so that you know when I upload your favorite content. I also have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. You can find that right on here. I attach a link to it above here sometime during the video. At Astrology Motivation, you can just search it. That's where I go live Monday through Friday and do a general tarot card reading and astrology discussion every day so that you can join in if you're a subscriber there too. Find me, check me out, and come join the chat. We do have some intense energy that's coming through for you guys, and there are a lot of changes. Number one, the sun is moving into Pisces on the 18th. So I think that's the 18th is Saturday. And then 2 days later, the moon follows on the 20th. And that is when we have a new moon on the 20th. So there's a lot of energy. And for those of you who are born Pisces 1, in the very beginning of Pisces season, so those of you who are born at the end of February, understand that you are getting a new moon conjunct your natal sun. And that means absolute, complete, total, renewed starts. New starts, new beginning. And I wanted you guys to think back to the full moon in Pisces that was in Virgo season, so September of 2022. And what were you trying to get rid of, trying to let go of? It's hard for Pisces to let go, just like it's hard to clean oil spills in water. It's hard for Pisces to purge, but by this time, you should have really just found a way to really wring yourself completely, detox yourself of it, and find yourself ready to be completely renewed. Surprise yourself by starting fresh and doing away with the toxicity. I think there's a lot of clarity for you guys too, for all Pisces and everybody everywhere, but I think especially for you guys who are in that first decant of Pisces season. It's going to be really, really cleansing for you. Venus is currently at the beginning of the week in Pisces, but when the moon moves into Pisces, Venus moves out. It legitimately happens within hours time of each other. So Venus will drop out of Pisces on the 20th and drop into Aries. It's no longer conjunct Neptune. That conjunction ends around the time when the sun comes in, around the 18th or 19th. So the romantic kind of energy that you guys who are in the end of Pisces, especially Pisces sun at the end of Pisces season, have been experiencing this tremendous kind of lovey-dovey, kind of in the fog, so distracted, la vie en rose kind of energy. That fog is going to be cleared. It's going to be gone, and it's going to be really almost like being able to come up for air when the new moon happens. For you guys, it'll feel like freshness, like finally being able to breathe again. Jupiter, your traditional ruler, is conjunct Chiron this whole week, which is expanding and growing through pain and suffering, or because of pain and suffering, being inspired to do more and get bigger and zoom out, to zoom out and get like a more aerial perspective on difficulties and issues and pain. So there is a level of objectivity that you'll have there that will offer you some clarity that maybe you normally would not have had. This Jupiter Chiron conjunction is going to be sextile to Mercury most of the week and semi-square to Saturn. So there is a sense of finally being able to communicate, or finally being able to think clearly, and having that understanding of just what you needed to comprehend and being able to articulate it and say it finally, especially with regards to who you were. There was dissonance with somebody, some authority figure, or somebody that's very stubborn, or maybe rules or laws that you were dealing with. Finally being able to get something done, take action, and clear up all that stuff, and have an open line of communication. Neptune, your current dignitary, is going to be conjunct Venus most of the week, and well, through the weekend. This is lovely energy. You know, it's kind of like just really dreamy and beautiful, and maybe you've been beautifying yourself, or beautifying your life, reinventing your life in some ways. There's also wonderful aspects with finances when there's conjunctions to Venus, a sense of maybe your finances have been expanding, especially if there has been some sort of suffering in your life. It's probably been driving you to do better and get more. So it has been a practical use of whatever kind of painful lessons that you have learned, and that cleverness that's coming from Mercury is going to help guide you, to lead you to understand what to do with it. And I think that things will become so much clearer for you now, especially after that Venus-Neptune conjunction drops away toward the end of this week. It's going to be a beautiful new moon for you. It really, because for me, I said this is a fresh start, especially for Pisces. This is when the sludge is finally cleaned out. And I say this to you guys around this time every year, because this new moon really offers you a time to, you know, have that oil spill finally cleared up and start fresh, and maybe understand I can't let the sludge in my life or keep doing this to myself. Zoom out and get a larger perspective on the kind of suffering that you've absorbed, so toxicity doesn't happen to this degree again. I think this is a real cathartic moment for you, and a new start on a whole new level with a larger understanding of yourself, what you're capable of, and what you want in your life. There's just such more of a solid understanding to things now for you, and I love that energy, actually. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get to the cards, because we have cards staring in front, and the Tower is one of them, so I have to get into it. First, we have a huge opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. This is tangible. So it's not just concept. This is absolute reality. This could be a big win for you in terms of your finances. So I don't know what kind of opportunities coming in, but we will dig down deeper. But this is starting off to be really good news. Ships coming in. So this is a sense of maybe money owed to you, or money that you've been waiting on, or some sort of financial advantage or resource advantage, or a huge opportunity that you're not going to be able to resist, and you shouldn't. It could also be an opportunity coming from a foreign country or from a distance. But once again, it's what you've earned. And I would absolutely say yes to it. And then we have justice. So a decision is made in your favor. You can almost start to see the sunrise again. This is like maybe for the first time in a long time, you've cleared the thicket, you've cleared the gloomy woods, and you can finally see the sunshine again. This is things balancing out. It could even be a legal decision that is made in your favor and really works out for you. It doesn't mean that you're involved in a legal case or anything. It means that since this is major arcana, a sense of a legal decision that was made over your head is actually going to work out very, very well for you. So look for that good news over the course of this week. Even if it doesn't trickle down to you this week, the news will come in this week, especially because of that sextile to Mercury that's really favoring your aspects this week. We have a Page of Swords, and that means it's coming in. Email, DM, some sort of short phone call, maybe through the internet, something is learned or discovered, or the communication is happening or made. You're going to hear this, and it's going to shock the crap out of you. Maybe it's the message. This message, I was like trying to do both. This message is conferred to you through some sort of online thing or news thing that you've heard that all of a sudden shocks you, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that that's happening. It is absolutely happening, and I gotta tell you, it's actually gonna work out to great advantage for you. Remember, guys, if you're not resonating with this reading, try your sun your moon sign reading. Try your rising sign reading. A lot of times those readings make a lot more sense depending on what's happening to you guys, and depending on what's happening to you guys. So if you have a moon in Pisces, you might want to see where that is, because there's a lot of energy in Pisces right now, Pisces rising. So check out your moon or rising sign. But this is shocking news. Shocking news, or something that you read and you're realizing, holy crap, that could really work out for me. Now, maybe some of you discover that there's an advantage to some news, and that's why you get a brilliant idea. Use it, go for it, take advantage of it. If the message came through for you, the message was, if the message came through to you, the message was for you. So Pisces, don't feel guilty, don't feel wrong. Get out there and jump on this bus, because it is for you. You would not have been clued into it if it wasn't for you. Please, please, please take advantage. But first, please tell me about this tower. Describe the tower to me. This is something about a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. So it could be executives, two people that you really admire or that really admire you. Queen of Cups here also. It almost seems like you're in front of a board, or you're being selected or judged by a lot of authority figures. There is that semi-square to Saturn, so there is that tension that you know, it's like they're demanding certain things from you. But if you can meet those demands, I can guarantee you this is going to be a huge breakthrough and a huge success. So go ahead, even if you're scared, talk to these people, look them in the eye, be presented to them, go in front of the board, whatever your scenario is. This King of Cups and Queen of Cups is divine counterpart, and then we have King of Pentacles, which is usually a boss energy. This is really complete, well-rounded energy. And remember how I said to you, because of the astrology, it feels grounded? It is. So you have your heart in the right place. You absolutely know what you want. The sun and moon are going to be together this week in Pisces, so you're going to feel really whole and complete and confident in yourself, especially those Pisces born in February. But all of you. And so this is going to be a lot of equilibrium here. And then this guy comes in, and it may feel dissonant, but actually he's grounding you. He's grounding you, and he's forcing you to be sensical. And by forcing you to be sensical, the practicality of that is getting things done and really, really, really helping you make a lot of progress. And people are watching to be impressed by you. This is a lot of like almost growing up and making a commitment. Wow, this is intense energy. You could be shocked by who gets in touch with you. That could also be the tower, because we were talking about the tower, remember? So it could be about this group of people or this group of authority figures. Okay, that's what it's about. Could be the Hermit energy. So this is a Virgo. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, but it also has to do with maybe paperwork being filed, or information that has to come in, something that you've learned, or something that you've learned, or something that you have to schedule. Basically get that done and prepare yourself. I guess there's a lot of time. Don't be afraid to spend time alone. Virgo energy, remember I said what happened when the moon was full in Virgo season in September of last year. What was it? Because something is coming to completion and coming to fruition that started back then, back during that time. And then we have a marriage with that situation. I know it may not be a literal marriage, but it's almost like contentment. Like, come on in, join the club. Come on in, sign up. It's like, we want to be with you. There's a celebration or a party that's being held, or a get together, or an event that you have to attend. Go and do it. This is an important process, and it'll solidify great gains for you. Please go do it. Yes, this absolutely could be about romance. And since we have the 5 of Pentacles that come out with the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles in this context means somebody who is ride or die. Something that will be absolutely 100% committed and devoted. A very loving individual, maybe a connection with a friend that grows deeper. Realizing that somebody is there through thick and thin. It's almost like, see, they've got each other if they've got nothing else. Something, finding faith strengthen each other through a very difficult time that solidifies and makes you realize that you belong together. And as I'm saying this, no joke, I see 444 on my clock. That's crazy, right? And that's kind of what it is. It's sort of like solid ground finally, deciding this is almost like for better or worse, for richer, for poorer. That would be what I'm saying. Now, it could have nothing to do with a relationship. Like I said, it could have something to do with a commitment. It won't pay you much money, but it is your perfect match, and you've got to take this position. And that's what I meant by marriage. It's kind of like it's something that you've always wanted. It's perfect for you. This has sort of been assigned by God. So absolutely 100%. Fill out that paperwork, sign that paperwork, get that shit done. Because honestly, Pisces, this is it. This is official. Something is absolutely 100% made official. Let's pull a moon card. It's especially important for you guys. Pisces. We have hold your vision in reverse. So it could be something unexpected, like don't get stuck in your mind, or this is you have to let go of your vision to actually see this opportunity in front of you, and communication is key. So this communication finally comes in and you don't see it coming. Okay, so let's just get down into that. And it's around the new moon. What communication, please, God? Please be very specific here. Something about a Cancerian, or from a Cancer, or about a family member, something maybe even about a car specifically, but I think it's about progress and about moving forward in your life and being able to actually make progress, or a huge breakthrough, be able to move forward, maybe by Cancerian season or with a family. For those of you who have been looking to have a baby, this could absolutely mean pregnancy. For those of you who have wanted that. For those of you who haven't, this is almost like finding a family, finding where you belong, finding the tribe that you actually belong to, your people, and knowing which direction to go and having everybody on board. Very happy news with regards to a family situation or progress that is going to make you extremely happy, like happy beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, kind of like happiness beyond your wildest dreams, especially when it comes to the 4th house and your family, or starting a family, or moving forward with a family of some sort. Hold your vision. It means it wasn't planned. It wasn't expected. So this was not something that you planned or predicted. We have 3 of Wands, but it is something that you've always wanted, and it has to do with it will grow into something beautiful in the future, or ships finally coming in, so you're finally making progress that is going to make you extremely happy. So maybe with regards to a 7 of Cups, there was confusion or disillusion with regards to it. Maybe you didn't think it was going to happen, or you didn't know. This is 2 of Cups though. I think maybe there was some confusion when it came to if this person was going to choose me or want me, but it happens. The Sun card is here toward the end of the week. This is happiness and abundance, especially when the Sun comes into Pisces. So it's like it illuminates you, and it makes the sun shine upon you, and it's all of a sudden like just really beautiful energy. Wheel of Fortune and Karma, really exceptional news, happy news, success, abundance, prosperity, romance, joy. Could be a lot of romance with all of these cards on the 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the Sun. Absolutely says implies romance, a romantic relationship, but like I said, it doesn't have to. This could be exceptional job about, oh, I wanted this company to call me and they want me, you know, I've wanted this partnership and it wants me. It could be about that as well. Just very good fortune when it comes to something that you put your whole heart into. What is this 7 of Cups though? Why is the 7 of Cups here? Why is the 7 of Cups here? Maybe there was a lot of drinking. Oh no, I hope nobody knocked anybody up. But if so, it's weird because it would still lead to a good thing. Knight of Pentacles is here. Working on something. It was maybe a job. Maybe it was a job situation. You know, you didn't know where you were going to go or where you could go, but it seems like a job opportunity or an offer. It was slow to come to you, or something that you have been working on very slowly this whole time. It gets clarified, and the process starts to actually move or be officialized or become tangible. And we're going to go deeper into this as we go to the extended. The announcement, and I think I made this to you guys last week, is that I am officially having my first, maybe my last, but my first official meet and greet to celebrate our 100K milestone. It's going to be on May 13th in Austin, Texas. So get ready, because it's a 3-hour long event where we get to actually talk to each other in person. You can meet with me, and you can also enjoy champagne toast with me, some really delicious food and beverages, and a fantastic 1.5 hour long healing, cleansing, harmonizing sound bath to chill us all out, so that when we meet as the best of ourselves. So Pisces, I hope you are able to come. As soon as I put the link up, please grab those tickets if you want to be there live, because the bottom line is it's limited space. So I need you to grab those tickets right away. The virtual space is a little bit more forgiving, but definitely sign up right away so I can get you on a mailing list, and you'll get all the updates up until that time. I'll even put together some suggested locations that you can, if you're coming into Austin in the area, there's so much to do and so much fun to be had. I'll recommend restaurants to you. I'll recommend live events to you. I'll also recommend sort of hotels around the area where you can get to and from very closely. So if you want to receive all that information and you want time to plan, definitely sign up as soon as possible. Let's go to the extended, because there's a lot of good stuff here. I'll see you guys there. The link is below.